I want you to meet 18-year-old Rondell. He says he invited his brother into his bed with his girlfriend because he thought it would be fun. Well, he says what he thought was going to be fun is now ripping their family and their lives apart. You know, why would you, whose idea was it? Her idea, your idea?
Well, look, I look at it like this, okay? She wanted it. Alice is Alice, okay? And no matter if I would have okayed it or not, it would have happened, you know?
So it was her idea?
Yeah, I mean, if...
And you did it, you agreed because you figured it was going to happen either way?
Yeah, it would have happened behind my back even if I said no, you know?
So was it like the weirdest thing for you when you did this?
I mean, it made me feel uncomfortable when I tried to stop it, but I mean, Alice is Alice. It wouldn't stop.
So this was your way of keeping her from cheating with your brother? Which she wound up doing anyway,
no,
right?
it would have happened anyway, regardless.
And
so
it did.
Just, okay,
and it
whatever.
Did, right?
I mean, I wasn't even in the room. It was, I guess you could say it was sort of like, you know, you in, you out.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He was in, hey, take it like this, okay? The thing was, if she wanted it, she went in, and then he went in, and then they came out and everything, and then I went in.
You were like...
But see...
How many times did it happen?
I know of one.
You know of once?
Yeah.
Like, do you mean that there might have been some others?
I look at it like this, okay? I was there for that girl all through the pregnancy. I was in the delivery room. She put my name on the birth certificate. She told me the whole time that the baby's mine. Okay, I've been buying everything that baby needs, okay? Steven spent $20 on that baby, okay? I bought everything for that baby. Okay?
What if it's not yours?
If it's not mine, then, you know, regardless, it's still going to be my nephew, but I'm moving on.
All right.
I mean, regardless, we ain't getting back together, plain and simple. But, you know,
she's not with you anymore, right? She's with your brother.
Yeah.
I think. Well, let's ask her. She's backstage. Here's Alice. Alice, were you listening?
Yes. First of all, I'm not the one who wanted it. He talked me into having a threesome.
That's a lie.
Okay.
That's a lie.
You're still an adult. You decided to do this, right? I mean, whoever's thought of it first, you did it. You guys were partying.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Like drinking and stuff? What were you doing?
Just drinking and hanging out, and then it happened.
So basically, he said it only happened like one time, and then but it happened more than one time.
It happened twice.
Okay. And you were all together.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was in. You guys were like in and out of the room.
No, we were all three in the room on the same bed.
Okay.
No.
So, whosever idea, it had to be, wasn't it, how did it feel like for you to be with two guys, period, but two brothers? Did it feel weird?
Yeah, at first it did.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was fun.
If everybody agrees, you can, you're a grown-up, you can do whatever you want, but if you're having, what it wound up was that this wound up you getting involved with the brother, and you started cheating with him on the side. That was the result of all this, right? So why'd you do that? You were still with Rondell. What happened?
I guess Steven was better. I didn't want to be with Rondell.
You didn't want to be just.
Y'all don't even know the situation.
Well, no. You made it sound like. You made it sound like he was better, like better in bed, or just a better... It would sound like he was just better in bed. Is that what you meant?
No, he was just better all around. I don't know. I guess he was just a thing.
And so you had the threesome, and then you started cheating on the side with his brother. How'd you get caught?
I'm not stupid.
He just found out. I don't know how he found out.
Plain and simple.
So now you're split up? Mm-hmm. You're now with Steven?
I don't want to be with neither one of them.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you now have a 3-month-old child, Devin. Mm-hmm. Whose child do you think this is?
I hope it's Steven's, because I don't want any ties with this.
Okay.
Hey.
Why would you call him a name when he was good enough for you to be involved with and party with and, what did he must have done something really bad. What did he do? What did he do that you would be so nasty to him now?
Most of these boys are obsessed.
I ain't
obsessed with what?
Me. They call me all the time.
Okay. So that makes it okay to call him a name like that? What did he ever do?
She thinks I'm obsessed because I call her 2, maybe 3 times a day and see how the baby is. That ain't obsessed. That's love for the child. You know what I'm saying?
What about her? How do you feel about her?
I mean, we're through. Plain and simple. You know, I'm already
When's
past
the last
her.
time you guys were together?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, that's what I heard. So I thought you were with Stephen 2 weeks ago.
Well, he was out of town working, so.
All right. Does Stephen know that you guys were together 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I told him.
Huh? He knows?
I told him.
So you cheated on one brother with the other, then cheated on the other brother with the first brother.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you don't know who's the father of your child. And you hope it's Stephen, but you don't want to be with either guy now. Okay. So Stephen is backstage. His story is just a little bit different, just so you know. We'll hear his side of the story. We're trying to determine which of two brothers fathered Alice's child, Devin, who's 3 months old. We've been talking to Rondell, the brother who was with her. And now Stephen's backstage, and he says that Alice played him and his brother against each other time and time again. He said Alice needs to get help because she's addicted to sex. Here is Stephen. Okay, Stephen. So, your version of what I read last night is not exactly the same. I guess the threesomes happened several times, according to you, right?
30, 40. I mean, over the course of a few months.
It was not 30 or 40 times.
I mean, we went in the room and took turns. You know, he would get a little bit, I'd get a little bit, he'd get a little bit, I'd get a little bit. You know, back and forth, back door, front, back, side to side. You know, the whole
Nothing
works.
like that.
Hey, man, but you know, it's some bond. You know.
So, how did they approach you? What did they say? Like, whose idea?
I just got out of jail at the time, and you know what I'm saying. So my brother hooked me up with some ass, you know.
So, however many times, it happened enough times that she got pregnant. Do you think this is your child?
I don't know.
Is she addicted to sex?
Yes.
She loves it.
Okay.
Girls ain't
Is
got
it a problem for you, Alice, really? Is it
What?
a problem for you? That you just kind of want to keep doing it without any sort of, you know?
It ain't a
Look,
problem.
okay,
I'm not
I'll be
addicted
honest
to
with you.
sex.
All right, we're split up and everything. That's cool. But, you know, me and her had something together. I still care about the girl in a way. Okay?
Do you think this is your child?
What, the second one? Or
No, Devin.
Yes, I do. I believe.
You think it's yours?
Yes.
Well, Stephen, do you think it's your child?
I believe that he's my child. Because, look, I look at it like this. If he's not my child, I'm sterile.
I hope he is.
And what if it's yours, Steve? What if it's Stephen's
Hey,
child?
I'll be responsible,
What if
be a
it's
man,
Stephen?
take care of him,
Alice?
you know, do my part.
What if it's Stephen?
It don't matter which one it is, but I'm going to take both of whoever's child it is to court.
Look at this child. Here's Devin. Here's Devin. Who's that? Devin with Rondell?
Yes, sir.
Here's Devin and Stephen. He's only 3 months old. He's 2 years. It's very hard to tell. But we'll know soon enough. We will know soon enough. Let's go to Rondell, Alice, and Stephen. The child is Devin, 3-month-old Devin. This was the threesome situation. Rondell was the guy that you were with at the time. He was your boyfriend. He's not anymore. You said you hope he's not the father because you want nothing to do with him. You want nothing to do with either guy, right?
Right.
Well, I'm sorry, but he is the father.
Now, Jenny. I want her to apologize for me because she told
I'm
me
not
after
going to
2 months.
apologize.
Okay, look, she
She
told me
told
the
you
whole
what?
time.
That it wasn't yours?
She told me the
right?
It's his child.
She told me.
Right, Stephen?
She told me the whole time, and then when the baby was 2 months old, she said, "It's not your kid, it's your brother." She needs to apologize.
But
to
she
me.
didn't
I'm not
know.
going to
She didn't know.
apologize.
All right, so now it's Rondell's child. Stephen,
Thank
it's
you.
not
Y'all
yours.
should get back together now.
No.
Nah.
No.
That's all good.
You don't want to be with her?
Nah.
You want to be a part of this child's life?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to her. You know what I'm going to talk to? I'm going to talk to the lawyer when I get home.
All right, well, you will have to be responsible, at least financially. Alice, having children is a growing experience. You need to grow up and be a mom now and look out for this child and give him a father, you know?
Right here.
And put your grievances aside.
Jen.
And Stephen, you know what? I'm kind of relieved that it's not you because I don't think you'd be a good role model. The way you talked about women, the way you talked about her, probably wouldn't be the best role model for a child.
Definitely,
And he knows it.
Jenny,
He knows it.
that's